Hi everyone. My name is Natasha Ria El-Scari, and I am so excited to be a part of the InterUrban Art House. Who does she think she is? You've come to the right place. And so I just want to state the obvious, and that is that we are not gathered here in face to face. We cannot hug or shake each other's hands or look into each other's eyes. And I recognize that is both odd and troubling. So I'm going to read three poems that are about the things that I think make the need for each other and connection so powerful. I had not been feeling incredibly creative at all. I had been struggling, and this is what I've come up with. And I just wanted to start with this poem because I feel like I need to, like I said, state the obvious. And so I'm going to be reading from my screen and putting on these trusty reading glasses. In the eye of the storm, there is a funnel of compressed air, and that is where I stand, lay each day. Garlic, green tea, water, ginger, mushrooms, turmeric, leafy greens I eat on repeat, check my temperature incessantly, pray and meditate the hours away. I broke just once into tears on the phone after my daughter told me in the middle of the day she loved me. I felt myself spiraling out, like down the toilet goes money, goes the food in my belly, goes plans for future gigs. I thought I was stronger than this. Leaning so heavily on my mother, I imagine her sideways as she comforts me by phone. Still rock solid and steady. But me, each day, the funnel is filled with a new storm of anger, indifference, and divine intervention. Yes, God is here. My brain struggles to decipher the voice of my ancestors and the grumbling of all the voices I fill my air with, facts and figures, formulas and numbers, credentials and gods with strange behaviors. I watch our elders blink their goodbyes and our family histories uncaptured, docked boats that never make memories. How do people upload videos so quickly when I am still in bed? 5 p.m. is not a natural time to rise, but sleep only comes at 8 a.m. I vigil the night, monitor the uncertainty, measure the wind's voice with my breath. My breath is where I am. My breath is right here. All I need is right here, right now. It is okay. This lasts for only 4 minutes. One night, my daughter and I both needed cough drops. I stayed up and prayed through the night and listened for her breathing through the walls. I finally fell asleep from audio fatigue. I don't beg when I pray, but I did that day. Where is my comfort? I know if my recently traveled lover comes to me, the aftermath might drive me so crazy that even with these new pills, one every 6 hours for anxiety, won't erase irregular heartbeats, and for the first time, I'm thinking nothing about my pussy. What once comforted me fails. My faith is still unwavering. I just want out of the funnel. My blood pressure rises like a tide to produce ringing in my ears, and I know stress can kill, so I breathe. Think about my massage therapist who's lost her father to this, and I checked on her while in isolation, but only a little bit. Overwhelmed is the understatement. News from the field: melanin only protects you from the sun, but not from this. Black people hoped to finally win with confidence. This slays us. Did I shower today? Did I drink water? Did I call to say I can't pay? I am a ninja who used to work with the air, and now I am fighting the wind, wondering if I should go inside on this spring day. We social distance a visit to the only woman I have lived inside. 15 feet from my mother, she in the garage and me in the driveway. A sunny and warm spring day deceives us. My daughter lays her entire body out on the concrete. I want her to get up because I don't like our bodies on the ground, but with her legs crossed and arms wide, she lets out a note for comedy, but it sounds like a cry. And I know she is hurting too. I park on the sidewalk to claim space, mean mug all who walk by, think about smiling, but I don't want to inhale their air. My daughter tells me I am mean, and I tell her I am trying to stay alive. I skip a pill to see if I can. The doctor said only take as needed. My chest constricts and my stomach knots when my phone notifies me another one. Another death, another mother, another grandmother, another son. I just lean into the truth. Each day I rise, I don't know what will happen. And I never really did. My money been funny all year. I was already overwhelmed. Me and him was already inconsistent. Certain things have already troubled me. My daughter and I drink apple cider vinegar like beer, or take it straight like shots. Talk the talk of the women on both sides. Who are you not to suffer? God don't give you more than you can bear. Baby, trouble don't last always. This too shall pass. We gonna be all right. Have mercy, Lord. Have mercy on our souls. Thank you. The next poem that I would like to read is from my latest book of poetry, a chapbook entitled I Say, He Say. This is my maternal grandmother on the front of this picture, circa 1940-ish. Our grandmothers are more than just ours, more than the pies and cobblers made, more than the hymns and the moans. Our grandmothers are lovers, women who know the wonder of the night sky and the wander of the mind, the meaning of a sweat that cools. They are the backs that loose their aches under a lover's release. They are wine. They are throw the head back laughter. They are spit far. And they are shine blind. Our grandmothers are Saturday nights, Friday too. The drag of the blues, the slice of the tongue, the pop of the frying pan. They got to love by life. And we, the third recipients, sometimes never know their story, even when we know their full names. And Finally, I would like to read from my second book, The Only Other, and this one is entitled Grapefruit. I savor fruit like I want to be. I split open its flesh, ignore sticky streams down my fingers. There has been sweeter. A milkshake can do it better, but with fruit, you get something in return. Its complexity of acids, it takes two names to classify me. Often looked over, a little too big for a quick snack, run the risk of being bitter, so perspectives step back. But if you sit in the sun with me, pull me apart quietly, you'll see devourable flesh. Get your face sticky. I will give it back to you on the inside, only if you are brave enough to navigate through intentions, desires, commitments, and go straight to the juice. I am a grapefruit, bittersweet in my truth. Thank you all so much, and I want to encourage and remind each and every woman that your voice matters, your experience matters, and we need you in the world. We need to hear from you, and we need to know your stories. Thank you all. Take care.